Hey guys, it's Phil Morrison, dating coach for men with social anxiety. I thought I'd talk today about, I thought I'd talk in this video about why I really like to eat healthy and also to have cold showers. So the main idea is basically to consciousness, right? You're choosing to do things, certain actions on a regular basis, and on a long-term basis. It is really what I mean, consistently on a long-term basis. And this is something that you're not taught through social conditioning. You're taught to be unconscious and blindly follow things, give in to peer pressure and so on. But when you actually try to stick to something on a long-term basis, it requires real discipline. There's constant obstacles and challenges. Sometimes, you'll walk by Nando's or Burger King and be like, damn, I want to go in there and try this fast food out. So there's constant temptation. And also with something like cold showers, the warm showers are so much cozier. So to actually do something which is temporarily uncomfortable, right? So on a short-term basis, it's uncomfortable to do this, but it's going to lead to long-term gains and more happiness. But the challenge is to actually stick to it, especially when it's not the easiest option. And to some extent, you could call it willpower at the start, but willpower tends to run out pretty quickly. And what will make you actually stick to something like this is really reason, the motivation behind why you're doing what you're doing, So maybe you want to get fitter and stronger and healthier, grow as a person, to achieve certain goals in life that are actually pretty difficult. Maybe you want to be able to handle situations better, and that's your motivation. That's going to make you stick it out in the long term. I also really like these disciplines such as healthy eating and cold showers every single day, because they teach you to be patient and not expect results to come super fast. And the truth is that one of the best shortcuts to know in life is that there isn't any shortcuts. The best shortcut is to actually do things properly, take time, sow the seeds and reap what you sow. You have to put the work in to get results out, and the best results are not gained quickly. And if you're doing things such as you're focusing on your diet, you'll see that it requires a lot of effort to make a difference. To see some sort of tangible gain in physique, it requires an enormous effort, and the key is just to consistently turn up, do the right things and be patient. And this is such a great discipline and mindset, because you can apply this to any pursuit in life. I mean, take what I'm doing right now as an example, filming a video for social media and trying to make this a habit and stick to it. It is challenging because we all have busy lives, and it's super easy just to not do these things. It's the same as choosing to eat healthy. It's so much more tempting to be like, well, I'm in London for the day. I've been getting, I got a train here from Birmingham. I'm going to get a train back later in a little while. So it's so easy for me to make an excuse up and be like, well, I guess I just don't have enough time today. Maybe I'll pick up the habit again tomorrow. But I know that is not smart. And to actually build up a habit, you have to stick at it. And this is the realistic challenges that people are going to face, because it's easy to maintain these habits when things are going smoothly, when it's super convenient. But when it's the opposite of this, and you have to go out of your way to maintain the habits, that's when you have to rely on the reason why you're doing it to pull you through. And what can also help is accountability as well. So, if your job depends on you being in shape, it's going to be much easier to keep up a healthy diet. If it impacts your relationships, your friendships, your finances, you're accountable to that. So therefore you have more invested in you basically maintaining these good habits. But you really need to, in my opinion, try and have a really clear, honest think about why you want to do something, and just get to the truth. Because if your reason's pretty weak and you're not like fully committed, you're sort of half chips in, then when it gets challenging, you're not going to keep things up. And also as well, it's pretty natural to, let's say you're trying to get in shape, right? And you have this idea to eat really healthy. It's pretty natural to keep this habit up for a while, then stop the habit, and then be like, I've stopped now. But the key thing is that it's part of human nature to stop habits. So when you do stop a habit, you just pick it back up and be kind to yourself. Treat it as a temporary blip. It's something which everyone falls into, where they have some sort of resolution. They stick at it for a while and then stop. And as soon as you stop, just realize that, okay, I did stop this habit, let's pick it back up and just get back on it. So really it is that simple discipline, and when you keep it up for a long time, that's when you get actual results. And if you're not willing to take action consistently on a long-term basis, you're probably going to remain stuck, and things are going to remain pretty much the same in your everyday life. It's only when you're willing to stick at things for a long time, and it's like, well, whatever happens, I'm going to keep doing the right actions and properly keep on going. It's only then that you're going to make significant changes. So really the key point of this is to train the mindset and realize that you can stick to something on a long-term basis, and it does lead to real results. And when you really know this, and you've stuck to one thing for a long time and got results, it's so much easier to pick the next thing. And that's why for me, for example, I like to eat really healthy and go to the gym a lot. I've done this on a long-term basis and seen the results. And because of this, it's so much easier to pick another habit, and I know that I'm going to stick to it consistently and show up, and it's going to improve my life. But really you need that momentum behind you. So that's why just pick a habit that's going to benefit you and stick to it for a year, so you get real results. And then you can just go ahead and pick other habits that are also going to benefit you. And great places to start are cold showers, as per the Wim Hof method, if you know this. So you start off with 30 seconds of cold water at the end of a shower, and every week or two increase it by 15 seconds till you can do 30 seconds. So that's the cold showers. Or instead just pick healthy diet and try your best to keep this up for a year, which sounds like a long time, but realistically it's going to fly by. And when you've actually accomplished something like this, you can pick a different discipline and add it to your lifestyle, and before you know it, you'll realize that you can basically pick any habit and stick to it. And when you can do this, the sky's the limit in terms of what you can achieve. I use this exact same mindset to build a life coaching business. I use it to complete a PhD, overcome challenges in my own life. So yeah, I think too many people are looking for these little quick fixes that don't really work, and it's because they're scared of the long-term commitment of eating healthy and exercising when they don't feel like it, when it's the winter months, when things are not going well in their lives. The reality of sticking to these disciplines on a long-term basis is the scary thing. But when you face this fear and overcome it, and you've got results, it's so much easier to crack on and keep making more progress. So if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day.